everyone, welcome to Crazy Dino Toys on YouTube. We're going to be unboxing 5 brand new Godzilla X Kong toys and then showing you a huge box full of all my King Kong and King Kong X Kong, the new Empire toys. So our first one is the Monsterverse Battle Roar Kong. And then we have the Monsterverse collectible figures. We have Hollow Earth figures and diorama set. This is Godzilla vs. Kong. And then we have our Monsterverse Kong with fighter jet. And Ferocious Kong with helicopter and chain propeller. Awesome. Go ahead and check out all these awesome toys. Stay away from my toilet or I'll punch you in the face! Ah! It's Kong vs. T-Rex! Ah! Down goes Kong! Our T-Rex is wagging its tail because Kong tastes so good! Hello everyone, welcome to Crazy Dino Toys. Today we're going to be unboxing a brand new Monsterverse Battle Roar Kong. It says Monster Battle Sounds. This is from the Godzilla vs. Kong movie. So he roars, he crinkles his nose, and you could also get a Battle Roar Godzilla, which I reviewed for you. Let's go ahead and free him from the packaging. Awesome. Okay, let's check out the Battle Roar Kong as our Gigantosaurus breaks through the gates of Jurassic Park to eat Dennis Nedry. Man, that guy's got bad luck. Anyways, Roaring Kong. So he's got like a constipated type look. You zoom in there, you push the button on his back. He roars and he chomps. He's like, I need the toilet now. And we just happen to have a toilet for him. Flush it, open it up, and Kong could hop right in and do his business. Too bad his legs don't bend. He would have to do it like that. Okay, so with this Kong, you don't get much articulation. The arms, like the hands turn, the arms roll, the legs roll, and the feet turn. That's about it, besides the movement of the head. So the front of his face here is rubber. That's how you get the movement. Back you got all the bullet holes and all the good stuff. So there we have it. Our Battle Roar Kong from Godzilla vs. Kong! It's Kong vs. Indoraptor! Hey man, it really hurt! Why'd you do that? Rawr! Down goes Kong! It's Kong vs. Vampire Indominus! Rawr! Okay, we gotta quickly unbox our Kong or he's gonna get eaten by the ferocious Indominus. Crazy Dino Toys, guys. Today we're gonna be unboxing the ferocious Kong with helicopter and chain propeller. This is Kong Skull Island with battle damage reveal. Awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and free him from the packaging. Awesome, he's free. Okay, let's go ahead and check out our ferocious Kong with chain and helicopter propeller. This guy is aggressive looking. Looks like he made a weapon out of the chain and the propeller because the chain's wrapped around the propeller so he could swing it and knock the helicopter out of the air. So it comes with this little generic green helicopter. It's like, rah! There he goes. The helicopter is dead. But anyways, this Kong, it is made by Playmate Toys. It does have a lot more articulation than usual. So you got the elbow, at the shoulder, You got the battle damage there. Maybe the helicopter propeller hit it and ripped open Kong's shoulder. He's really angry looking, constipated looking. His legs move, knees move, feet move. So this has a lot of articulation, a lot more than most of the regular figures. And you can see there, Kong is really angry. Stupid helicopters keep waking me up! I'm gonna pawn them out of the air! Okay, so we can see Kong is not in a forgiving mood at this moment. Let's check out behind him. You can see in the gates of Jurassic Park, the Gigantosaurus is about to chomp down on Dennis Nedry. Awesome. Kong is enjoying his morning dump on the toilet. But all of a sudden, he gets punched off by the ferocious Kong. It's Kong vs. Godzilla! I'm gonna stop you, boy! That's the end of Kong. Warrior, and welcome to Crazy Dino Toys on YouTube. Today we're gonna be unboxing the Godzilla vs. Kong Monsterverse Kong with fighter jet. Has the battle damage reveal, a cool fighter jet, and he's about to be attacked by the Spinosaurus and the custom Indominus Rex. So there you have. There's all the other ones you could buy. I have unboxed most of them. Let's free him from the packaging before he gets eaten. Kong is free! Okay, let's go ahead and check out our Kong with fighter jet. So this is awesome Kong. He does have the battle damage on the shoulder. So as the jet was flying by, it hit him in the shoulder and ripped him apart, which makes Kong really angry. You can see that on his face. Actually, he looks kind of surprised. He's like, what? What was that? So this Kong also does have lots of articulation, so you could put him into, like, let's see, can we put him like a kung fu pose? Come on, it'd be like, okay, okay, I think I had too much coffee today. So, good articulation, elbows, arms, he could fist bump you also, and he's got room here, his arms open to carry the fighter jet around like a little toy. His legs, knees bend so you can put him in different positions. There he is. So this is a cool Playmates toy Kong. Very, very realistic looking even from the back, which is kind of weird. So there we have our Kong. So you would have like the fighter jet flying by and Kong would like jump up, grab him, and smash him into pieces. There we have it, our awesome Kong. And while Kong is here, Dennis Nedry's in the background getting eaten by the Gigantosaurus busting out of Jurassic Park. How cool is that? So this battle damage just fits right back on there and it's good to go. Hungry Dino eats Godzilla figures! everyone, welcome to Crazy Dino Toys on YouTube. Today we're going to be opening up these 6 new Godzilla vs. Kong collectible figures. We've got the skull crawler, we have Godzilla, King Kong, a mammoth, and a snake creature. Let's see if it says on the back who they all are. Oh, it doesn't. Awesome. Time to rip this open and check them out. Okay, so let's check these out. We've got the skull crawler. We have Hellhawk. We've got Godzilla. We've got King Kong. We have Behemoth. Whoa, weird. And then we have Warbat. Awesome. Okay, so first of all, we have the skull crawler. It's like red and yellow and really cool looking. That is an awesome skull crawler. Next, we have Hellhawk. I never even heard of this guy, but he looks awesome. Wow. And we've got a Godzilla. What was this? Godzilla Earth, maybe? Or some type of frost Godzilla. He does have like the blue spikes, so I think it's some type of a frost Godzilla. And then we have like a battle damage King Kong. Then we have Behemoth, which is like a mix of some type of alien creature and like a woolly mammoth. I mean, check this guy out. I don't even know if he has... He does have eyes, but man, they're tiny. That's one freaky looking character, and he actually has hands. Check that out. Oh, I don't want to see this guy standing on 2 feet. And then we have the Warbat. Looks like a mix between like a snake and a bat. Really freaky looking. I want to find this guy in a full-size figure also, because he looks awesome. Wow. Cool looking figure. Okay, so we checked them out up close, but I want to show you them again so you can see the size of the figures. So they're not big figures. I mean, these are small figures, but it's a really cool pack. That Warbat one looks awesome. Also the Hellhawk. I mean, some of these are characters I never even heard of. Wow. And I mean, they did a great job painting them also. Cool Godzilla. And you got this cool King Kong with battle damage. He's got like evil yellow eyes. And then you have the skull crawler. Cool. I am king of the king! Oops. I guess Kong really has to go. It's Godzilla vs. Crazy T-Rex! Who will be our victor? Keep watching. Why, everyone, welcome to Crazy Dino Toys. Today we have the Monsterverse Godzilla vs. Kong. This is the Hollow Earth figures and diorama set. It is awesome. And our dinos are about to eat it. Let's check out the back. says battle damage reveal on both figures, and here you can see the awesome diorama. What was inside? Wow, awesome. So here you have the dioramas with instructions, the two awesome looking figures. You got an axe, a tail, and frost breath. Okay, let's go ahead and free them from the packaging. Kong is free! Godzilla is free! Accessories are not free. Are free! Okay, time to put these together! So simply go ahead and snap on Godzilla's tail. Get his frost ray breath in there. And put on his battle damage. Okay, then with Kong, we gotta snap on his battle damage. We gotta get his axe ready to go. Whoa. How are you supposed to put that in his hand? Okay, there we go. Okay, so here is the different parts we've got. We just have to simply snap them out and put them together. Whoa, that's a lot of parts. Okay, so these do just simply snap apart, and you go ahead and put them together. Okay, so here is the Hollow Earth Godzilla and diorama. So if you look at that diorama, you got like an awesome waterfall, you got a ledge up there, you got a sunset, you got another ledge on top. So you could put the Godzilla onto these different ledges if you want. So you could have him up there or on the very top ledge. But I'm going to put him down here with the waterfall, and let's go ahead and check him out. Just by himself, this Godzilla is awesome. I love the coloring. I mean, look at that, like teal, like blue coloring. You got like the gray and the green on the side. You got the blue on the spikes on its back. You got the frost ray breath. You got the battle damage piece right there. I mean, this is just one cool figure. I mean, I really like the job they did with this Godzilla and King Kong. Sweet. And then we got the Kong figure and diorama. Again, really awesome. I mean, check out these colors. You got like gray, you got brown, orange, like a teal, blue, different levels of blue, brown on this side. I mean, this is just really cool. It almost looks like he's reflecting like lights from like different sources. I mean, check that out. And again, you got the great movability on the arms. You could have him fist bump. You could have this guy like raise up his axe to attack. He's got the battle damage right there on his shoulder. I mean, this set is worth it just for the two exclusive figures. I mean, these are awesome figures. I love that orange on Kong. Reminds me almost of when Dennis Rodman was in the NFL. He used to have hair that looked just like that. Okay, and then we have these other parts of the diorama here, an arch and a couple trees. Awesome. That is one cool set. Wow, everyone! Today we have a big, huge 50-gallon box full of Godzilla vs. Kong and Godzilla Skull Island toys. These are awesome! Welcome to Crazy Dino Toys. My first channel was WD Toys. Crazy Dino Toys is my new and improved channel. Let's have some fun. Is this the largest King Kong Skull Island collection in the world? Vote below. Cyborg Kong. Okay, so before we check out Cyborg Kong, in the background there I have my custom painted Destroyer from Godzilla vs. Kong, Indominus Rex, and my custom painted giant Scorpius Rex from Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. And so this Cyborg Kong is awesome. The front chest plate does pop right off. Inside you got all the gears and everything, and this is just one crazy looking Kong. Skull Crawler. And then we have the battle damage Skull Crawler. So it does have battle damage, mouth opens, and this thing will crawl right into King Kong's skull. Rainbow colored King Kong from NECA. And then we have this weird rainbow colored King Kong from NECA Toys. Why in the world they made it, I have no idea. It looks like somebody just threw a bunch of colors at a toy. King Kong from Mezco Toys. And then this awesome Mezco King Kong. Whoa, he's got chains. He's holding the girl that he takes to the top of the Empire State Building. He's roaring. I mean, this is one cool looking Kong. King Kong from NECA. And then another NECA King Kong. This is actually the same one that they did, the one with the rainbow colors. So this one looks a lot more authentic and scary. I mean, look at this guy, like, his arms would go way out. It's like, give me a hug, man. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Crazy. Skull Crawler. And this is the Skull Crawler from King Kong Skull Island. This is the smaller one without battle damage. Giant Spider from King Kong Skull Island. And then we have this freaky looking spider from King Kong Skull Island Toys. Oh man, that is one ugly spider. Giant Ultimate King Kong from Mezco Toys. And then the coolest Kong you will ever find. This is the Ultimate King Kong Skull Island from Mezco Toys. It is a $200 toy, but I mean the detail and everything, the heads pop off, you could interchange them. So just simply go ahead, pull it off. You have a nice, calm, content looking Kong over here. And then you pull that one off. Here Kong is starting to get angry. He is baring his teeth. Pull that one off, and Kong is outright furious here. He's gonna rip apart Godzilla. So I do have a full review and a battle with this guy against the Destroyer Indominus Rex. So go ahead and check that out. It is awesome. And then I have a King Kong Skull Island from McFarlane Toys. This is where King Kong is chained up on the stage and he busts free and he goes on a rampage. So you can see all the chains on his arms, legs, and his waist. And the cool stand here with the broken chains. King Kong from McFarlane Toys. Punching King Kong from Godzilla vs. Kong. And then we got the brand new Mega Punching Kong from Godzilla vs. Kong. Finally found this one at Walmart. It has light up evil looking eyes and punching action. So Kong could go ahead and punch out the Indominus Rex. Check out that video. It's a cool action video. Mecha King Kong. And then we have this cool Mecha King Kong look-alike from McFarlane Toys. You can see he's got some type of enhanced pack to give him extra strength. Not like he needs it. Giant King Kong from Godzilla vs. Kong. And then we got the Giant Kong from Playmate Toys. This was the earlier Giant Kong from Godzilla vs. Kong movie. The one I just showed you before was their later version, which is much better. This one, I mean, they did a really poor job on. Knockoff King Kong from Animal Planet. And then Animal Planet had King Kong look-alike with light up eyes and roaring action. Kind of generic looking. King Kong's head from Mezco Toys. And then we have the heads from Mezco Toys King Kong. This is the growling one. Another King Kong head from Mezco Toys. And this is his nice calm look. Nothing's wrong with the world. I'm just gonna go ahead and relax. King Kong with battle axe from Godzilla vs. Kong. And then we got the King Kong from Godzilla vs. Kong with the battle axe and the battle damage. Cool. Also includes some Rampage the Movie toys. This is Rolf from Rampage the Movie. This is the giant Rolf from Rampage the Movie, which I thought had some really cool toys. Ultimate King Kong from Skull Island. And this is the Ultimate King Kong. If you push the button, he roars, he pounds his chest. If you put him on the ground, he will actually pull himself forward with his arms like that while he's roaring. Really cool. Vintage gator creature from King Kong Skull Island. And this is alligator creature from the original King Kong Skull Island. This is made, if you push the button, the whole thing like just falls apart, like Kong has pounded the creature into the ground. Giant George from Rampage the Movie. This is the Giant George from Rampage the Movie. So this is a 18-inch figure that is really cool. It reminds me of the King Kong from Skull Island. King Kong with pounding chest action. This is the chest pounding roaring Kong. There's an action button to pound the chest, and then if you push the chest here, the mouth actually opens and closes as it roars. Cool. King Kong from Godzilla vs. Kong. Another Godzilla vs. Kong toy, but in this one, Kong actually looks like he's constipated. I mean, look at his teeth. He's like, where's the bathroom? I gotta go now. He has a button on the back, so his mouth does open and he roars. So overall, it's a cool looking Kong from Playmate Toys. Stretching George from Rampage the Movie. And then our funnest Rampage toys. This is George from Rampage the Movie. But this is the one they have in the actual video game. So this one you could stretch all the way out. Or if you want, you could like roll him up into a ball and watch him escape, and he roars so you could drop him and pound him and just have some fun. Stretching Lizzie from Rampage the movie. And this is our stretchable Lizzie from Rampage the movie video game. Again, to stretch her way out, roll her up, pound her down. I mean, she's a good way to get rid of stress. Just, stretching Ralph from Rampage the movie. And the same for Ralph from Rampage the video game. Cool. Love these toys for stress. George from Rampage the movie. And then an action George from Rampage the movie. This one has like ground pounding action. So mouth opens and closes and he goes nuts. Lizzie from Rampage the movie. And then another Lizzie from Rampage the movie. Ralph from Rampage the movie. A smaller action Ralph from Rampage the movie. Giant Lizzie from Rampage the movie. We have probably the coolest Rampage toy. This is the Giant Lizzie with mouth opening action. Too bad she doesn't roar, but I mean, look at the detail on this. Wow. I love these toys. Kong from Godzilla vs. Kong. And then an earlier King Kong from Godzilla vs. Kong movie toys. This, you could tell it's an earlier one because they didn't fill in the screw holes. So this is an earlier attempt by Playmates Toys, and then their later ones are a lot better. Another Kong from Godzilla vs. Kong. Another King Kong toy from Godzilla vs. Kong. This one, I mean, his face is just totally serene. It does absolutely nothing, so I really don't know why this one was even created. Pterodactyl from King Kong Skull Island. And then a cool pterodactyl from King Kong Skull Island movie. Punching King Kong from Skull Island. This is an older looking King Kong from King Kong Skull Island, the original movie. This one also had the punching action. Rusty. Must be because of old age. Ha! King Kong from Mezco Toys, black and white. And then another awesome Mezco Toys King Kong. This is black and white King Kong, so it's from like the black and white movies. You got the chains on the arm, he's carrying a huge bone. He still has the roaring mouth, but no colors. I mean, it really is black and white, so this would be from the black and white movies. Head-ripping action Kong from King Kong Skull Island. And then we had the head-ripping Kong from King Kong Skull Island. There was a dinosaur, you put its mouth here, and when you pulled the lever, it looks like it ripped the T-Rex's mouth open, just like King Kong did in King Kong Skull Island. Knockoff King Kong. A knockoff King Kong that looks exactly like a gorilla. Knockoff King Kong. Another annoying knockoff King Kong that looks exactly like a gorilla that has a really annoying roar. Chest pounding, roaring Kong. And then another one of the chest pounding King Kong toys, but this one's actually in much better condition, and the mouth actually works when you push the chest, so he will open his mouth and roar, and then you can get him to pound his chest like he's the king of the monsters. Giant King Kong from King Kong Skull Island. Here we have the giant 18-inch King Kong from Skull Island. This one has moving action, so you could actually get him to like pound his chest if you do like a stop action motion video. The mouth is open, doesn't close or anything, and it does have a bunch of screw holes, but that was a fun Kong. Knockoff Giant King Kong Skull Island. A giant knockoff King Kong from Skull Island. It's just, I don't know, kind of weird looking. It just looks almost like an angry gorilla. So, I mean, it looked cool in the pictures and everything when I bought it, but it was sort of a ripoff. Crazy King Kong Skull Island toy! This is a cool King Kong plush toy with roaring. Although his battery's not very loud now, but he is nice and soft, but he looks really crazy. This is my crazy Kong. He's doing some type of crazy mating dance up there. T-Rex from King Kong Skull Island. This is a T-Rex from the original King Kong Skull Island movie. This is the one that its mouth opens so that Kong with the head ripping action puts his arms between here and rips open the T-Rex's mouth exactly like in the movie. George from Rampage the movie. Another George from Rampage the movie that does absolutely nothing. Knockoff King Kong. A knockoff King Kong with marionette action. So turn this dial on its back and he like flaps his arms around like he's trying to take off or something. Giant Kong from Godzilla vs. Kong. And here's the Giant Kong still in the box. This is the Godzilla vs. Kong. These are the first these are like the first toys, Playmates toys brought out for Godzilla vs. Kong. These were cheap action ones, and then their newer ones are much better. And then we got the Kong, the 8th wonder of the world, Skull Island playset. New in the box. Cool. And then we have the original King Kong Skull Island playset. This is, I believe, from the 1990s. It's when the original King Kong Skull Island movie came out. It has a shaking log, a cool swinging Kong, includes 8 assorted victims. So I'll be unboxing this in a later video, but I mean, it is really cool. So I mean, this is one that's really hard to find. So you could get the Roaring Kong, Roaring Bull V-Rex, and the Kong vs. V-Rex battling game. Cool. Is this the largest King Kong Skull Island collection in the world? Vote below. The subscribe button below this video to see a lot more fun videos. Click the boxes below for a lot more fun videos, and if you want to see even more, go ahead and click the subscribe button. Time to add this to our giant Godzilla collection. Well over 100 Godzillas. New, old, rare, really cool ones. Tons of King Kongs from the Godzilla vs. Kong movie and other ones, and vehicles, and Jurassic World and Jurassic Park. I got over 1,000 dinosaurs, Godzillas, King Kongs. Check them out on my channel, Crazy Dino Toys on YouTube. I will see you soon. Click the subscribe button below this video to see a lot more fun videos. Click the boxes below for a lot more fun videos, and if you want to see even more, go ahead and click the subscribe button.